Hi, this is Kevin with KGMJAM, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com, join for free today, and start advertising for free. Okay, I'm going to make my Hive Engine morning report this evening because I'm kind of in a hurry, and I've got the Bronze Dragon stream coming up here at 11:30 that I want to be on, and some other things. So I'm going to put it off to this evening. But I wanted to make a quick video on Atlas Earth that I made a couple days ago. And Bronze Dragon ended up signing up on my link, and then he made a very good video on it. Very honest. I love the fact he pointed out you're not going to get rich off this. It's something fun to do. And in that spirit, that's what I love doing. I love trying out things, experimenting. So one of the things, I've been with Atlas Earth for about 2 years, and I never put any money into it. I just would watch the commercials, get the Atlas bucks, and at every 100 Atlas bucks you can buy a piece of property, and that starts accruing you real world money. And as you see on the top here, I'm up to 84 cents since yesterday when I claimed. So at $5 you can take out. So so about 158, 159 properties right now. That took me 2 years. Now, keep in mind, I didn't take it seriously. Like sometimes I'd forget about it for a couple of days. And, it was a very casual, fun little thing I was doing. And it's paid me out in those 2 years, $185, $186. And not a lot of money, but just fun. And it's really one of the few things I've done, because most things, you pay into the game and things go down, but it's really one of the few things where I've absolutely made profit. Of course, if you count your time into it, but, again, just, where I just got money for just doing the game, didn't have to put any money into it. But what I didn't know was this right here. This is every day. This is the Explorers Club on the right-hand side there. Every day when you showed up, you got a free Atlas buck, and you got 90 if you're part of the Explorers Club. Well, I thought it was still coming out, so I really didn't research it. And, that's, you're talking a good 8 months they were talking about it. And Bronze Dragon comes in and finds out in less than a day, because he is good at that. He kind of followed it down the rabbit hole, and he wanted to know different stuff about it. And you need to go watch that video. He did a really good job about it. But anyway, and he found out that it's $49.99 a month to be part of the Explorers Club. I'm like, holy shit, that's a lot of money. But then I'm thinking, well, what do you get for it? And you get the 90 a day, so basically you're guaranteed one property a day, because all you got to do is come on and do the spin wheel, which will probably get you 10 or more, or easily watch every 20 minutes you can get 2 Atlas bucks by just watching a commercial. So, 5 commercials, and you got your 100. And so every day you're going to get a piece of property. But what I didn't, so anyway, I went ahead and signed up. And here's how I justified it. I'm making about 15. If I really hit it hard for the month, I can do 20. Okay, so I'm almost halfway there on the $49.99. And that took me 2 years to get there. So part of the justification for spending such outlandish money on it was that what I'm going to do is I've already made 185. So that gives me 3 months, maybe even 4 if I want to finagle the numbers, of this Explorers Club. And even though I've spent that $185 a long time ago, the point is I'll be giving the money back to the game. Okay. But what can I get out of it? What's going to happen? What kind of data are we going to get? So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to make a video every day updating you on the Explorers Club. So you don't have to do it. You can just see how I do it for the next 3 months. And you're either at that point, it will be worth jumping in to do it, or it will not be worth jumping in to do it. Now, there's an affiliate program down below with my link on it And you can join through Bronze Dragon. He's got a link, I'm sure, underneath his now. And the way that works is if somebody joins underneath you, you get up to 200 Atlas bucks, which means 2 properties. And then as far as I understand, it cuts off for each referral. So the more referrals you get, 2 properties, so if you get 1,000 people, that's 4,000 properties, right? That's the concept behind affiliate marketing. So getting back to what this is, I get the 90 a day plus the 1. I didn't realize that. So that's even more than I thought, because in that 90 day, it resets after 90 days. But look at this. 8 days in, you get 180, and I'll get that 8 also. And then it goes a little bit wild, 325. So you're getting more than just the 90 at certain levels. You've just by logging in every day, 550 for that. And then it maxes out at 1,200 in 90 days, the last day. Now, if you forget, you start over. If you forget to do this one day, 24-hour period, it starts over. So there's 1,200 right there. Now, so that'd be 1,400. So you're talking 14 properties just from that one day alone. So here's my reasoning. In the next 90 days, I'll be able to double the properties that I have. I'm already making $15 a month. So that 3 months should put me between, I need to get 10 $5 claims. So it's either going to get me, by the end of that 3 months, I should be close to getting $50 a month. Maybe not there, but close. We'll see. We'll see how it multiplies, because the multipliers are the important part. Okay, I hope I'm explaining this right. Now, here's a question for you. And I just thought of this. What would happen if I did the first 8 days, got the 188, and then missed a day and went back? Will I come out ahead in those 3 months? I'm going to do the math. I'm not good at math, so I'm going to have to really, it's going to burn some smoke trying to figure this out. But should I manipulate it by going to the 180 and instead of keep going? Now I'm going to lose 91 for the day I missed, but maybe I'm sure they've already figured it out and it's not. Let's see. I'll check it out and I'll get back to you on that. Okay. But here's the bonus on the right-hand side. You see, it's gray. So that means I got it maxed out for 6 hours. Okay. It's 6 commercials, 1 commercial an hour. And you can come in anytime. It starts counting down to 0. And in 5.5 hours, if I don't get back, it just goes back to a very slow pace of accumulating money. Okay. Now, yesterday, when I made the video, or did my claims, I was about 7 cents. So I'm getting close to making $1 a day. And at that point, when I get $1 a day, that's $30. So that's 6 claims. So that's good. That's good. So what you really want to get to is $50 a month. That will cover the $50. But what you're doing in that period is building equity. Okay. So if I quit doing the $50, I'm still going to be making $50 a month for as long as this app continues. World War III happens, they go under, all the thousands of things that can happen in anything. So it's not guaranteed. Okay. And like Bronze Dragon said, you're not going to get rich at this, but it can be a lot of fun. And I've had a lot of fun not putting any money into it. I'm just doing this to make a video, do a little bit of experimentation, have some fun. Probably not the best idea. It might not end well. I don't know. So like and subscribe and follow and see how I do. Okay. Now below that, it says Atlas bucks. I got 166. Okay. I want to carry around at least 200. This is a new strategy of mine. Why? Because of this. Oh, by the way, that bonus, the boost, I think that whole 6 hours, it's at a 40x. It's some huge number. So the difference between not having that boost on is astronomical on accumulation wise. So I was able to keep it going all day yesterday. I went to bed about midnight is the last time I maxed it out. and I woke up at 6:30. So it had been off for maybe 30 minutes. So I quickly restocked it. And so, yeah, it's possible to get it close to 24 hours because I usually sleep about 6 hours. So even if I do 8, I'll miss 2 hours of the boost as long as I remember to do it. The big problem is you wake up, you get busy, things happen, right? So it's, just something to go for, something to shoot for. Underneath the feed, there's all the people that are buying. Every time that moves, somebody has bought property somewhere in the world because this is all around the world. Okay. And what they're doing is, let me go to buy land. Now, I've got some land near here, but not here. But when you're buying it, you got to be within the circle. So I can't buy land in California. I'm in Florida. In fact, I got to buy it right here within this circle. If somebody else already owns it, it's filled up as green, like you see there, the bottom left-hand side, that flashing red with the green in it. Somebody's already bought that. I have no idea who that is. But also, if you buy it and you own it, if you go to this page and you push on it, a sell button will pop up where you can sell the property to another player, or you can put it on the market. And when you do that, a for sale sign will pop up on your land. Okay. And you can sell it for whatever you want. You can sell it for 1,000 Atlas bucks, whatever. And you're like, well, why would you want to sell it? Well, maybe you've been buying up all your neighbor's property in the metaverse and they decide they want to get in on it and they got to come to you to get it now because you bought it. You think lawsuits one day might pop up because of this? Maybe out of fun, just joking around, or maybe serious. I don't know. Look, that's the problem with the metaverse. The government hasn't caught up on regulation yet. And when they do, it could affect a lot of strategies. So keep that in the back of your mind. It's just me being kind of paranoid, but that's the way it is. Okay, so there's the land, right? So anyway, every day you also, okay, you got down here. Here's where you can buy the property if you want to pay out with cash. Here, we're going to do a free 2 every 20 minutes. I'm going to turn off the sound and you watch this commercial. Sometimes they're 5 minutes long. Sometimes they're 30. Occasionally they're a minute. Every now and then, it just depends on what they're paying to do that advertisement. So they got different packages, obviously, for advertisers. So this platform is not dependent on your income, on my income. It's dependent on the advertising. And they've always got advertising, as far as I know. Every now and then it slows down a little bit. But so they've got a steady stream of income. How much this costs to operate, I'd love to find out. I'm like that on Splinterlands. I wish they would make up a page that we could go to and they show us. Now, the companies don't have to do this and they probably won't. But I would love, just for my own knowledge, it bugs the hell out of me. I want to know, what are they charging for the servers, And Splinterland team, if you ever, I'm going to put that on my things that I want to see done. I would love a page that keeps all that information, how much you're spending. Again, you don't have to do it. And it's not for me to use against you. I love that kind of data. I love to find out. So anyway, I just got 2 more Atlas bucks, and then in 20 minutes, I can get another one. But up above it, you see the passports, okay? And the passports go by level. And a passport, you got to be in that town. So let me go show you an example. So here's my passports. I'm at level 2. So it has one for the country you're in. I'm in the United States. So you can buy that one. It's 200 Atlas bucks. All of them are 200 Atlas bucks. Then I'm in the state of Florida, 200 Atlas bucks. Then I've been in these cities, 200 Atlas bucks. Now, at first, he didn't have all the towns in every state. So it was hard to get a passport. I was driving around yesterday and I went through 3 little mini towns within my town that now have their own passport. If you go on Google Maps or you go on Google and type in your area and look up the boundaries, you have to be in that red boundary line to get the passport. So you don't have to travel all around the world to get a lot of them, but you're going to have to do some traveling. period. I mean, that's what makes it gets harder and harder, because obviously the more you do, and you better have the Atlas bucks on hand to do so. That's why I'm going to keep 200 in there at all times. Okay. So I need 17 more, but right now I'm at a 10% permanent boost. Then it goes 15, and then it goes 30, 20. That means that's stackable. So in addition to that, I guess it's 50%, whatever that boost is up on the right-hand side there, that will stack on top. And even when that goes away, like the 6 hours I'm sleeping and I miss or forget, that's permanent. Okay. So that's huge. That's huge. Okay. Oh, and every day you can go do the will. It's on the top here. So you walk around the map, like Bronze Dragon said, there's those blue, you see those blue diamonds? You can walk and get them. Don't drive and do it. Don't drive it. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Just walk. Everybody needs exercise. And as throughout the day, I try to get at least 6 a day, because you always use 5. Okay. And that way I build a inventory. I've got 55 right now. I'll use 5 today. I'll get 6. So I'll end up 1 ahead of what I started with. So that way, when maybe I'm bedridden for a week, I got diamonds, So let's go spin it. I get 3 free spins, and you can win up to 50 Atlas bucks. That's every day in addition to what's everything else that I'm doing or you could be doing. So there's that. There's 2 there. Okay, that's my 3 free spins. So I got what, 5? Now the last 2 you got to watch an ad, but you still get the spin. So, all right, there's the value. So this is a 25 second commercial. So you can do that every day. So the way I'm figuring it, I should in that 90 days easily get 200 properties. Easily. With the spin wheel, with the advertisers club, the Explorers Club, with the regular day, with the 3 an hour. Now, the way I mess around with that 3 an hour is I got a 20-minute timer set up. And when I claim it, because it doesn't start again till after you claim it. So, if it will just say ready. So if you go 3 hours, it will be there. You hit it, and then it starts the 20-minute clock again. But if I have that timer, sometimes I'm driving around, sometimes I'm walking. It goes off. I open it up, do the 1-minute video. I'm good for another 20 minutes. Trust me, you're not going to do it all the time, but if you got time, especially like on a walk or you got a long drive or whatever, you just boom, you can get a lot of extra Atlas bucks that way. Now, if you were a robot, and bots are not allowed in this game. You can't have more than 1 account. So you got to be careful. But if you were able to do it where you were there every 3 times an hour, that's a possibility of 100. And so it's 24 times 3, right? 24 times 3 is 73, 72, almost a full day's, almost a piece of property. So I just got 6 there. So let's watch the last one.
I earned $75 in 2 months. I cashed out with Walmart gift cards to help me buy some groceries. One of the very few pay-to-pay apps that actually pays out real money quickly. They pay a PayPal cash out low as 50 cents if you want, within a day.
And it doesn't have
actually
a value.
One of the very few apps that does exactly what it says in the description. As far as making money by playing games,
now you got to be careful because all these commercials are going to be trying to sell you stuff. They're going to promise you thousands of dollars. And you can't, like misplay. Cash Giraffe is like misplay. You can make money from it. But they kind of exaggerate it. Be careful. Always be careful when they're asking for money too. All these games should be free because most of them make money from advertising. The reason misplay and Cash Giraffe make money is while you're playing the game. They give you points or however their system's set up. But they've got commercials you got to watch. But see up here on the right-hand side, I got to click that. Now, if you mess this up, you don't get credit. So you got to be careful. Take your time. Get it. I get my last roll for the day. So I got, 12 properties or 12 Atlas bucks. And I'm up to 181. I forget what I started out at. But, so there we go. So that's that's the game plan, guys. Is what I'm going to do for the next 3 months. At the end of those 3 months, and by then we'll know, we'll have a lot of data. We'll see if it's even possible to do what I'm trying to do. I'll decide at that point whether to continue it. And at the very least, I used up 150 out of the 185 that they gave me, and I'll have $35 left profit, okay, on paper. But at that point, I've also doubled my I've also built equity. My big strategy in all these platforms that I'm gotten totally involved in because of COVID, because it all started on how to earn money online. Affiliate program was my first way. I'm still on that. It's not as easy as they try to say it is. It's a lot harder. It's a lot more work, but it's fun. I'm enjoying it. It's a hobby of mine now. Okay. And these games but my strategy is everybody gets caught up on how much money they can make. I don't look at that. I do and I don't. What I'm really looking at is long term, can I build infrastructure in the game? Can I build equity? Because that's how you can build an account up. Say you build the equity up to $10,000 and you sell the account, or you unload everything, or it's generating you money. Now, the bad part is, it happens more often than you think. You could be putting time and effort and money into a platform and it goes under or it disappears. Okay. The way I've gotten around that, and I will only promote platforms that I use myself, and I'll tell you if they're brand new or years old. This is 3 years old, maybe more. I've been on it for 2, I think, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit less. Splinterlands, I've been on for 3. They've been around for 6. You see what I'm saying? Everything that I'm doing, all the ones that have gone within a couple days or weeks are gone. I'm not going to ever promote those. So if you like and subscribe to me, that's my promise, is to try to be as honest, transparent. I'll tell you when I can make money, when I can't make money. I'll tell you when I'm losing money. I'll show you. I do that on Splinterlands. Go watch the video. I show you exactly how much I put in. I show you exactly how much it's worth. I've got it listed all the way back to 3 years ago, but I missed the middle because I stopped doing that for a while. But it's very transparent. The point is, you can make a quick buck and somebody can make a quick buck off of you. But if you want to be around and I'd rather get somebody and teach them and show them how to earn online or have fun doing it, and they're around years and years later, instead of, oh, you're in the door, I took your money, goodbye. This industry has done more damage by people doing the quick buck because it is possible to make money in the metaverse. I just am proving it right now. The secret is, how do you get to make it enough? So if maybe one day that's all you do, or maybe you're making enough where you got that extra income that you want. Or maybe at the end of the day, it's just a hobby that you're just having fun, because I've always played games. But now, since I've discovered Web 3 and Web 2, where I can make some money, I don't spend as much time playing Skyrim or Farming Simulator, all these games that I love and I still love. But I know one day those games will be like these games, where when you open a chest in Skyrim, you will get crypto. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it's going. That's why Disney just paid $1.5 billion to play into Fortnite. And they're going to use NFTs. And their NFTs are on Vivi. You need to go check that out. Okay? This is not financial advice. Listen to me at your own risk. I'm an expert at financial losses, entertainment purposes only. But if you take your time and you study and you learn before you jump in and you listen, because this 49, I could lose it all, right? Well, why not watch me do it instead of you losing it yourself? If you got deep pockets, that's a different world. I'm worried about the small guy. I don't want you to, if you got $10 in your pocket, you're gonna want to spend that wisely, right? So watch other people and see what they do, and then teach yourself how to make money in the metaverse. eBay is in the metaverse. Yes, it's physical goods, but you're doing it through the metaverse. You're banking online through the metaverse. All your data now is being on the blockchain. All your driver's license, your birth certificates. They've been doing NFT birth certificates for a decade now. Go check it out if you don't believe me. So there is a way to make money in here. You just got to learn how. And then you got to learn how to make more. And what's the worst thing that can happen? Somebody cuts the cable crossing the Atlantic to Europe, World War III start, all the bad shit that can happen. The sun destroys all the satellites. Look, that's the world we live in. That's it. Keep that in the back of your mind though. When you're going and you're like, oh, I'm going to mortgage my house to go in on something because I believe it's going to 20x. Why don't you keep your house and put in $10 and try to get that $10 to 10x? Don't get greedy. Just be slow, be patient, learn, and have fun. Have fun. Okay. All right. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Leave any comments below. Go check out Bronze Dragon, the video he just made. He did a fantastic job on exactly talking about what I just talked about, but a lot better. And start having fun. Start checking these out. The metaverse is the future. And just don't rush in. Don't rush in. Take your time. Learn all that. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. So thank you for spending your time with me and have a nice day.